I saw the other night, man.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Working Title Sports Show. Me and D are back. Let's get started. I'm gonna talk about the NBA because we're gonna leave the NFL for last. I want to talk about the NBA because there's been so much ridiculous shit going down.
First off, 2021, nigga. It's 2021, first show of the year, and I gotta say, for real, Brooklyn, this is the first thing we get to talk about on our first show of the year. All right, cool.
So if you've been paying attention to the James Harden situation in Houston and stuff, since like when they did the preseason of the NBA, we saw James Harden come back, and I'm like, hey, James Harden put on a bit of mass. What's going on here?
Motherfucker had an extra neck, nigga. What the fuck?
So at first it was like, all right, whatever.
All that safety fat clunked up around his neck. I'm like, yo, for real? Nigga went to Whataburger and did not do a push-up. Good for you. But here's the funny thing about I will give this to James. He came back fatter, came back slower. That fucking jumper ain't gone nowhere.
I mean, it's he looked like Charles Barkley in the later years of his NBA career, but you can still do that jumper though. So hey, it is what it is.
Charles to me when he got older. You know, here's the funny thing. As much as I love Charles Barkley. Late stage Charles Barkley was not my favorite. So
he was ring chasing at that point.
He was ring chasing. And it was sad ring chasing too, nigga, because he picked all the wrong teams at all the wrong times.
Hey, let's go to the Houston Rockets. I don't know, dog.
The Blazers with all these old niggas and Damian Stoudemire. No, Damian Stoudemire wasn't there yet. Nah. I forgot it was like O'Neal and O'Neal, God, Dudley. Got me? I'm back. I fell off for a second.
Yeah, you're back.
All right, cool. Bonzi Wells is over there. Yeah, I remember that thing. They ain't win shit.
So it spawned this whole thing of LeBron broke the Rockets basically, and after that game, James Harden was basically like, I don't know what's happening with this team, and then the following day. We found out that the Brooklyn Nets, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Houston Rockets had a blockbuster trade deal where James Harden goes to the Brooklyn Nets to play alongside KD and a missing Kyrie Irving, which we'll get into him in a second. Hold on, let me bring up what the deal was because there's two people that had to go to Cleveland, which I'm like, RIP to you guys, but. All right, cool.
But you know what the funny thing I can say about right now? I could just say that this worked out for John Wall, bro.
It's John Wall's team now. It is John Wall's team now, and hey, this perfect opportunity to see what he does and stuff. I'm hoping he stays healthy. That's the important part.
But you know, it's kind of funny. When we heard about Boogie being mad at Harden coming in there, I knew there was going to be a problem. Knew there was going to be a problem. This nigga showed up fat. John Wall like, all right, man, I thought we supposed to be rolling.
He's like, I just left the Wizards. What the hell's going on here?
I saw this as a new opportunity, and you want to leave everything. Now, here's the funny thing, though, Chris. While that's going on over in Brooklyn, I'm just going to put it out there. When they lost to the Wizards, I knew there was about to be a problem. It's always my team that breaks another team, and I always notice that. The Wizards, that was a good game, first off. The Wizards and Nets was really good.
The ending was so fucking hilarious. I laughed so much.
I loved it because now here's the funny thing, Chris. It was 15 seconds. I'm seeing Kyrie pull it up on him, walk up the motherfucking court with it. I'm thinking, all right, cool. Give that, all right. Open shot. He takes it. Boink. Oh my God. Okay. KD got it. Shit. This nigga gonna boink what?
Bill comes down with the freaking defense. Comes down with everybody the was rebound. I was like, what?
Yeah, here's the best part. The best part for me was everybody was like, what did Steve Nash do? Steve Nash wasn't doing a goddamn thing because what we learned, Steve Nash is barely a coach.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving was like basically fuck that nigga, essentially. I mean, it is what it is.
You know what? This is what happens when you win an MVP you weren't supposed to. I stand by that.
Oh,
I stand
yeah,
by that. 2 times, yo, Steve.
I got the
love
trade in
Steve
front of me
Nash. You
now.
don't deserve
I got the trade. So basically, here's what
All right, go
happens.
ahead. What's the trade?
The Cavaliers get Jarrett Allen and Taurean Prince. The Nets get James Harden in the second round pick.
All right, let me tell you this right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Jarrett Allen, RIP. Hope you can do well in Cleveland, though. Hope you can do something with that, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. Pacers get I forgot the Pacers were part of this too. It was weird. Pacers get Karis LeVert in the second round pick. The Rockets get Dante Exum, Rodions Kurik, Victor Oladipo, 4 first round.
Oladipo. They give you Oladipo.
Oladipo. 4 first round picks, all unprotected. 4 first round pick swaps, all unprotected. So the Nets also get picks in 2022, 2024, and 2026. Cavaliers get picks in 2022 via Bucks, and the pick swaps that the Rockets get with the Nets is in 2021, 2023, 2025, and 2027.
God damn.
Rockets got a lot.
I don't know what to say. What you want me to fucking say on that?
I'm just looking at the Rockets like I'm like they basically can they. That's a lot. That is a lot.
A whole fucking lot, bro.
So this is the current, which with Harden coming in there.
Bro.
So with Harden being with the Nets, this is the Nets' current roster: Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, DeAndre Jordan, Joe Harris, Landry Shamet, Tyler Johnson, Cabarrot, Jeff Green, Bruce Brown, Nick Claxton, Reggie Perry, Chris Chiozza, and Spencer Dinwiddie.
So Dinwiddie's hurt. So yeah. So that they look
Dinwiddie's out.
LeVert. Yeah. LeVert not being there. That sucks. And Jarrett Allen not being there sucks too, because those two are great young players. So good luck. Here's the funny thing. I don't think they can win. I don't think they're going to win the East. I don't think they're going to win the two.
It's gonna be one of those things because a lot of people are saying, was it Supreme Dreams made like a joke about LeBron? Like, I'm only 36 and these people doing it again. They try to fucking beat me again with all these super teams. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's gonna be one of those situations where like the Wizards is gonna like stun the fucking Nets and get them out the playoffs and shit. And I'll be like, well, didn't see that coming.
There's gonna be something basic that's gonna take the Nets out,
like
and it's going to be a combination of bad teamwork, bad coaching, and big heads. I'm telling you, this doesn't bode well at all.
And everybody's focusing on like the Bucks and stuff. And like the Bucks look fine.
Look, I'll be honest with you. Now, here's the funny thing. I'll blue sky it for you. Mm-hmm. They can win.
Yeah, no
that
problem.
Team
easily
sounds so unstoppable. They can win. Here's the problem. It won't be this year, though. I am already telling you, they're not winning this year. Look for next year or the year after that. It won't be this year they win.
As soon as Dinwiddie went down with that ACL, I was like, ouch. Like,
yep.
I was like, shit, here we go. And even on the Wizards front, fucking Thomas Bryant is out for ACL for the season.
Oh yeah, he's out too. Yeah. See, the Wizards, I can already tell what their problem is all across the board. It's just that
they can't keep a fourth quarter lead for shit.
They can't. They don't have a strong enough bench. And number two, real talk, Bertans is not, unless you get the ball in Bertans' hands a lot, he's not going to be that big of a figure on the team. And I got to be real with you. And I'm with Shannon Sharp. I can watch us lose all day long because fucking Russ makes it look pretty.
And that's the thing too. It's like
every night. This team is good. Here's the problem. I don't think we can win in the East.
We can win. The AC,
Look, and here's the worst part about it, though, Chris. I agree with you, AFC, but
Yeah.
real talk, that is the plateau this year.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's a
Because
plateau
they're not
right
better
there.
than AFC. What we have seen, no, I don't think we can even make the playoffs, to be honest with you. But that's the blue sky.
Yeah, I mean that's all you can really do at the end of the day and stuff. It's just like you can only hope. I mean, from what I'm seeing, like I said, when they played against Phoenix, they did a really good job of holding that lead, and I think a lot of that had to do with the rotation because that also plays a part. Like you have to like get the right combination of people that can hold that lead while you rest Bill and Bertans and Westbrook in the fourth quarter until you pull them out in like the last 6 minutes of the game. Then you can put them in. So.
And the one thing that I think is going to help, but we'll see what happens with that. I agree with what's going on right now. Brooks is in the hot seat.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, he is. He's been on the hot seat for like the last 3 years.
Yeah, yo, nigga, this is his fourth year. And real talk, only one has been good, in my opinion. So, bruh, and that's 2018. And even I felt that we were shaky as hell that year. But real talk, dog. Real talk. Yeah. It's time for you to either show up right now because now you've got motherfucking Russ here and he will play for you. You have there's data that you and him work. But dog, yeah, let's put up a shut up, bro.
And we're only 13 games to the season, and I said this before we started. So, one Kyrie Irving kind of jump started some COVID shenanigans, and it's effective.
Wow. Ironic, I started coughing. We get to COVID.
Yeah, it started with the when the Nets played the Wizards, and it trickled down to the Wizards when they played the 76ers, and it spread. And a lot of this has to do with the testing because the Washington players, they get tested weekly and stuff, and obviously they're following protocols, whatever. We found out that Kyrie apparently hasn't been following protocols because this dumbass is out here partying.
Yep. And here's the funny thing about this also. It's one thing when I use the example that everybody's been using. It's one thing when you call out for work. Oh, damn, bro. I can't come in, stomach ache. And then your boss sees you on the 4 o'clock news partying. So, that's what happened to Kyrie. Oh, man, I'm sick. All right, man. Hey, guys, Kyrie can't come in. Oh, all right, man. This nigga, hey man, go on IG real quick, man. What the fuck?
and then all of a sudden after that, he's like, "Yeah, I'm not playing." And I'm like, "Why?" And he's not giving a reason.
Oh, look, he is already dissed Steve Nash. That situation with he already openly dissed Steve Nash. Now, here's what kills me about that. You knew that was gonna be your coach.
Thank you.
That was gonna be your coach, nigga. So why the fuck is you gonna? That's so disrespectful, nigga.
Dude,
even if you didn't want that to be your coach, that's some disrespectful bullshit to me, man.
He really was just like, I'm just going to ignore him and do whatever. I'm like, God damn, dude, like, what the fuck, like, whatever and stuff. And
that's already disruptive. Then the shit that you did with this party, and nigga, that's fucking disrespectful to your fucking teammates.
Oh, your teammates are just like, what the fuck?
Not your teammates, but your other fucking players in the NBA, man. Your fellow player. Like, yo, bruh, you don't care about me?
So fuck me, right? All right, cool.
Yeah, gotcha. That's how it is. Fuck me, right, nigga? That's so disrespectful, bro. And all this shit. And here's the funny thing, Kyrie, I don't think you have earned none of this. Like, we would be pissed if LeBron did it, but we get it. Oh, look at my rings, nigga. Yeah. We would get that shit.
He the goat. He the goat. He can do that.
You got one ring, and basically you were 30% of all of LeBron's work that night. Don't hit this shit like, oh, he carried y'all. No. Kyrie, you burned it in Boston. You got the fuck up here in Brooklyn, bro. And here's the worst part. Your worst nightmare just walked through the goddamn door, and that's James Harden.
Because
real talk, Chris, know this. Mm-hmm. They can win without Kyrie.
Boston showed that. Remember when Kyrie was out for injury, Boston stepped up and was like, I guess we don't need Kyrie anymore. So peace out, dog. We're good.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm laughing.
Look, that's your nigga.
Not mine. I don't believe in flat earth. Fuck that dude. Nah, but dog, I'm laughing at the jokes about how James Harden is gonna pull up the fucking Brooklyn and take off a fat suit and he's like skinny underneath the whole time.
Bruh, I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Nah, actually, I don't know.
He gonna montage himself into shape.
Here's the funny thing. I had a time. Motherfucking no. I'm trying to think of a black song. Not be optimistic. Yeah. How do you keep your head
to the sky?
And when he's running up some stairs. Hold on. Look, he's in church with that real pretty girl. They're all reading the Bible together.
Did you see that tweet where he was all like, damn, I hate that happened. And all of a sudden it was like, yeah, you need to go ahead and pay me. Yeah, I'm not talking about the strip club chick. I'm talking about the Capitol. And I was like, holy shit. I thought it was a bullshit tweet. And I was like, oh, that shit was real. God damn, dude.
No, but look, it's so funny. I know what it said. Bradley Bill tweeted simply, wow. No, I know what you said. Wow. So niggas is just be traded for whatever now, huh? Like that. Here's the funny thing. I love this about the NBA, and I wanted this. It's one of the few, it's very few where the players have all the power. Mm-hmm. They really do. Soccer's the same way. I don't know about in baseball, but soccer is kind of the same way. The players kind of got all the power. Like, look, you're gonna have to pay me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I like it, but at the same time, shit like this, I wouldn't say fucks it up, but it's like this ain't gonna be as good as you think it is. This is just gonna sell tickets.
Speaking of which,
y'all just gonna sell jerseys off it.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised they do if this is just nothing but selling jerseys off this shit. So speaking of which, D, Golden State's back. Hold up, you still there?
Oh yeah. Hello?
Yeah. Hello? All right, you back. Are you back?
I am.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so Golden State's back. Golden State's back.
Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Kind of. Not really. But yeah.
I mean, hey, look, Draymond's back, and it changed the dynamic of that team greatly because that team was missing him. And yeah, old boy, Steph came out and fucking cooked on 62 points. And I was like, holy fuck.
Also, Bradley Beal got 63 in a fucking heartbreaking loss. Oh, it was so heartbreaking. It was that last second. I couldn't even get mad at the Wizards for losing it, but it's like, yo, we had them niggas.
But the Steph Curry one was like, holy shit.
Oh man, yo, Steph did that. That was so dominant, nigga. That was just so dominant.
That nigga get triple team and he just throws up threes.
See, that was kind of funny. Bradley just had high points just because he just scored enough. But with Steph, that was just dominant, nigga. That was
I'm triple team. All right, let me just throw up this 3-pointer.
Bombs away, bitch. I mean, this nigga didn't take no fucking time, bro. Just destroying these niggas. I mean, anyway. But
hey, I like how what's his face.
Fun fact, did you know that the Golden State Warriors would actually be 4th in 3-point shooting if it were not for one of my favorite Kansas Jayhawk alumni, Kelly Oubre, who
former Wizard,
everything. 40 missed threes in a row.
Former Wizard. I'm just gonna say this as somebody that watched Kelly Oubre when he was with the Wizards. He wasn't doing that much fucking 3-point shooting as he's doing with the Warriors to fuck that up for him like that.
Oh my God. I got to be real with you. I ain't surprised Steve Kerr has not punched this nigga dead in the gut every time he misses a 3-point.
Dude, Steph Curry staring a hole into his soul every time.
Here's the worst part about it. There's me on the court chucking 3-pointers and I'm missing a bunch of them, but I don't be standing behind a half court joint trying to act like I'm motherfucking DL and shit. No, man. Like, yo, Kelly, you can't even hit that shit plus, bruh. What the hell is you doing, bruh? Like, nigga. Whatever. I still like Kelly.
Yeah, hey, look. Everybody.
He played in Kansas.
I mean, I liked him with the Wizards and stuff, but it was like, oh, yeah, good riddance. He's gone, so whatever. It is what it is. So,
yeah.
But yeah, everybody's still like looking at the Lakers and Clippers, and I'm like, y'all guys sleeping on Golden State because, like, I like the Clippers, but I feel Golden State's gonna be the team that's gonna fucking kneecap their ass at the fucking playoffs easily.
And I think that's what's gonna happen, man. I really think
it's gonna be Golden State versus the Clippers.
Hey, real talk. I think the Jazz is going to be the one that's going to take the Clippers out, man. It's going to be the Jazz
again.
Put them to sleep.
No, I just want to see Golden State do it just so because number one, the ratings, obviously, because you need that shit, but also it's going to be awesome.
I want to see Kawhi lose again.
You know what? Like, I know it's not like I want to see players lose, but it's just something about, like, and it's like again, it's not like I want to see Kawhi lose. Hell, I want him to see the Clippers get a championship, but I don't know how that's going to look out. But anyways, it's just one of those things that the Clippers lose, and it's like womp womp. Try again next year, guys.
I think that's going to be the thing. But I will say this: at least Paul George is playing decent.
And he still can't defend for shit against the three. So
You know what? Yeah, he's playing.
Oh.
He's playing.
Oh damn! He keeps cutting out.
Look. Okay.
All right, you're back, but like cutting out. And is he coming back? All right. Wait for D to get back on.
Yo.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah. So am I back?
Yeah, you're back now. Yeah, I guess we can get to the NFL Wildcard Weekend, and holy shit, that was a fun weekend, wasn't it?
Beautiful weekend of football, wasn't it, man? We got to see like two beautiful burning cars going into brick walls, didn't we? That was so right.
First off, shout out to the Bills. Josh Allen did his thing, and we thought Phillip Rivers was going to pull a comeback out of his ass, and the Bills defense was like, "Nah, bitch, not today."
Yeah.
So that was great. Stephon did this thing.
And then the best part about the Bills is like the whole story, that the fact that they're they haven't been in the playoffs for so long. They haven't had a victory in the playoffs over 20-something years. So it's all the feel goodness. So you usually get, I'm like, yeah, we finally made it. Yeah. I'm like, and everybody's really big in high hopes, like they can make it to the AFC Championship game. And you know what? That's not a far-fetched idea at this point. So we'll just see where it goes, man. But you gotta go through the Chiefs and shit, nigga. So
yeah. The Rams are cooking at the right time.
Oh my goodness. I got a question, Chris. So Russ, come here, come here, come here. See what this is? This is called a football. Do you know how to fucking throw it? Because you fucking don't.
Whew.
Yeah.
He threw the DK. He knew where DK Metcalf was, but other than that, the Rams was just like, that's cool, but we're better. And I had a bubble on the Rams during the season, but they're gelling at the right time, which is good.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Seattle. Look. I got a question. Come here. Do I look like a fuck to you? Huh? Do I look like a fuck to you? Because that's what you fucking made me look like. I have fucking money riding on you. You fucking pieces of shit is dead. You're fucking dead.
Meanwhile,
that was. But remember, I said on this show they were going to the Super Bowl and they did not. I look stupid. So yeah.
Meanwhile, in a game that I knew kind of put them in cruise control, Bucks beat Washington, and I have to say I understand the Washington fan base. They're looking at Taylor Heineke like, oh man, he's great, and I was like, guys, pump your brakes.
Yo,
I get it, I understand, but chill.
Yo, you know what the Redskins really do? I gotta stop calling these dudes Redskins.
Washington Football Club.
Yeah, a football club, Washington FC. They actually really they have this thing for anybody that does a little bit of magic for them, don't they? I had to ask a friend, a coworker actually at work. I got a question, bro. He's like, yeah. Why Santana Moss? Why do y'all keep him around? Man, because you know that one Dallas game. Yeah, I get it. You heard what you just said, right? Yeah, what I just said. That one Dallas game.
Thank you. It's anytime they do something against Dallas, it's
that
like, oh my God.
That one time you beat us. So that's the reason why me and Chris, we will never let these niggas forget that time Tony Romo had a fucking gash in his goddamn lung and bodied y'all.
Yeah.
No. Man, we don't know. That was garbage time. That was a garbage time field goal. Don't do that. That was garbage time. He bodied y'all. So saying that. But that being said, I don't stick to that nigga for that one moment. So they have this thing with their players. And I get it. That happened. That what that shows you, Chris? They're a franchise that are starved for anything.
Well, it makes sense. It's the same. It's the same reason why RIP to him, but they bring up Sean Taylor every year. I get it.
But you know what? I
get it.
At this, I hate making it sound like I don't care, but it's not that I don't care. It's just that I hear it every year. It's very, very sad, but I hear it every single year. You know what I mean? And that's not to lessen what happened. Like I said, it was terrible how he went. Like I said, I even went into it and I cried when that brother died, man.
But, yeah, it definitely was one of those things that resonated everybody. Like, holy shit, like, damn.
Yeah, it was sad. But, bro, do I have to hear about this every year, man? Y'all can't 9/11 this dude, bro. Chill, man. I love the brother, man. I hate hearing about it every year, but whatever. That being said, they do stick to their players like that. And Heineke, guys, chill out. He's a third string backup. And he's a third string backup for a fucking reason.
He did his put it this way, he did his thing, but at the end of the day, it boiled down to the fact that it's Tom fucking Brady. And Brady was cooking.
And that's, Chris, thank you for that. He had a great, like I will say it for Heineke. He had a great game. Just
yeah, but like I said, it's Tom fucking Brady. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, let's talk about the real star in the fucking room, nigga. Tom goddamn Brady. Man.
Chase Young couldn't even get to him. That's how good that fucking offensive line of the Bucks was that game. It's like, wow, they actually held firm. Good on them.
So football club, I gotta tell y'all, man. There's a promising future for y'all. I cannot tell you what to do. Let me make
offense
that
is questionable, but the defense has a future.
Their offense is terrible to me. I don't know what they're going to do to rebuild that thing, but their offense to me is terrible, and that's the reason why they're not going to win nothing. And that's it's going to be a 2-year project to get that offense up and running properly, in my opinion. But let me put it out there: their defense is nice, and I really mean this too, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I want Ron Rivera to get over that cancer, and he is the coach y'all want. Don't have him be the spokesperson of this team. I mean this. As a Washingtonian, keep that motherfucker. Ron Rivera is the one you want. I swear to God, I will never forgive y'all if y'all kick him out this city.
I will say this.
Because I know y'all will.
I'll say this too.
Chris, they have what's gonna happen.
The next season,
better not kick him out this city, bro.
The next season is the test, and that's a test for everybody in the NFC East, because at this point, everybody's healthy. You're hoping that you'll be able to have a preseason to actually evaluate players, and everybody will be on the same footing, and we won't have this mess this year. You hope. We'll see.
Hey, look, and let's keep it a buck too, Chris. As Cowboy fans, McCarthy's on the hot seat already with me.
Yeah, a lot of questionable choices. A lot of questionable choices. Definitely.
Yeah, I think this is a waste of time. I really think it is. And here's the funny thing: Mike Nolan. Mike Nolan, get him off my team. Get him off my team, because oh my God. And here's the worst part about all this, Chris. Dak getting hurt, that killed his value. I hate that.
From what I'm hearing,
he does not, like whatever. Look, and here's the worst part: whatever Jerry gives him, that's going to be the best he's going to get from anybody, and that's the sad part about it. And that's
and
that's what we all said. When you take a bet on yourself like that, shit like that happens, bro. I hate to say it, man, but that getting hurt killed value. I hate.
Well, I don't think he killed his value. I think if anything, it showed that the team was.
I don't think he did. But let's talk. Yeah, Chris. Let's be honest with you. It didn't kill his value, yes, but let's talk numbers here, my nigga. It killed his value.
Put it this way.
That Chris. That is you taking your brand new Nissan Maxima and getting in a wreck. Yeah, you fixed it. Killed that Kelly Blue Book nigga. Like, come on now.
I mean,
that's how that rolls.
Like, my thing is this: I think they'll make a deal, and at the same time, because honestly, I think Dak is not going to be in a Carson Wentz situation, which we'll get to in a minute.
Oh no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just saying what he could have made is not there no more.
Yeah, but I think he will make a deal that's like, all right. At some point, we can readjust this shit if I turn around, turn it around.
Yeah, because Dak and everybody else knows. But I'm the nigga. I'm the one you want.
But D,
I'm your Huckleberry, Jerry.
But D,
I'm the nigga you waiting for.
But D, Mike Nolan has been fired though. Confirmed.
Oh God, I just got this bust a nut. Thank you. Get the fuck off my squad, bro. Oh God, you suck.
Yeah, Mike Nolan and Jim Tonsula are gone. So
Tonsula's gone too. Good. But as far as the rest of the East, Giants.
But here's the downside, D. Dan Quinn is the new defensive coach now. Now, Dan Quinn to me is kind of like our boy Wade Phillips, where he's not a good head coach, but he's a good defensive coach.
Let's see.
I'm hoping that's the case, because to be honest with you, I felt that he was coasting behind Matt Ryan with the Falcons, honestly. For a while.
We'll see.
Yeah. But speaking of defense, I
hated the defense of the Falcons. So we'll see.
Speaking of defenses, how did you like the Ravens holding Derrick Henry to 40 yards? Holy shit.
How did you like and I mean this more than last year. Last year I felt it was a bit overhyped. This year I can say this, man. That win for me, Lamar, you here, bro. You here?
Who knew
You are
taking
here.
who knew taking a shit just all of a sudden, bam, he's just a new guy after that.
Oh man, Lamar is the truth. Lamar has shown me he's the truth, and I got to be real. And I've talked to everybody. Yeah, he doesn't have that arm. He doesn't have Vick's arm, but he got Vick's legs. And real talk, he might be faster than Vick. So
I mean, Vick
yeah.
low key kind of sort of said that when they on first
Yeah.
take. So it's like,
This thing about Vick, I think Vick don't really realize this when it comes to all of his fans. Vick, you don't realize how Jesus like you were, nigga. You really don't know
dude,
how
you didn't even have to be.
like, I give it up to Vick. He does kind of play himself down a little bit, but yo, Mike, you were fucking incredible.
I mean, you look at the history of black quarterbacks, right? Up before
Like,
Vick.
yo,
I mean, think about it.
Go ahead.
I mean, because before Vick, what we had like Rodney Peete, fucking Cunningham.
Adam Cunningham can run.
Yeah, Cunningham will run, but there's running, and then there's fucking Vick doing that shit that like you're racing your cousin in the street at a fan reunion, like they'll just dust your ass.
The thing about it is, I was like, and I like everybody said the same thing. Michael Vick did was change the game. And there's always a person that changes the game of football. He did. He said, you have a running quarterback with a fucking gun arm. You can do it. You just got to train these niggas and find them. You got to find balance. Mike didn't get balance until later in his career to me.
Eagles.
When he played for the Eagles. And even though he's our rival, I love seeing Mike play. It's just that
I will keep bringing up that Monday night massacre against Washington. That was like peak.
I will always keep bringing that shit up, man. But anyway,
the Ravens, man, they held Derrick Henry like Derrick Henry couldn't do shit.
Derrick Henry didn't do shit, and I was telling everybody, and I knew when Tannehill threw that last interception, I was like, yep. This is the same Titans team that can't get over that hump.
Yeah.
So it was almost feel like, glad you could come. That's what it feels like when they came off, man.
Meanwhile, so Bears, you got Big Dick Nick on your bench and you couldn't put him out against the Saints when you saw that your quarterback was floundering. What's up with that?
I don't know what happened with that, man. The whole game for the Bears. He said, look, when he threw that pass dead on that dude's numbers and he dropped it in the end zone.
Oh, that's when you knew it was over right there. I was like,
it was already over, man. And I knew it was over when motherfucking Kamara just walked into the end zone. And I was like, this ain't it, man. So right now for D, the Saints are my favorite to go to the Super Bowl. But the Bears, I'm glad you made it. I can say that, glad you made it, but no.
AFC North, it is what it is. And plus, they benefited off the fact that the NFC East was garbage because otherwise they would have been out the fucking playoffs. That's another thing, too.
They probably would have been AC. That would have brought it fun. They probably would have had to play all the Buccaneers.
But now we got we get to it when we do our picks and stuff. But yeah, Saints Bucks, that's going to be the fucking game right there. But we'll see. Yep. But the creme de la creme, the one game that just we saw this coming, and shout outs to Jose for pointing this out. We saw the writings on the wall with the Steelers when they barely beat Dallas. I didn't think about that until Jose brought that up. He's like, yeah, you should have known better when they barely beat Dallas. And I was like, oh, shit, he's right, because Dallas.
No, and our boy Jose is exactly right, because when we played them, and I just knew, I was like, wait a minute. Dallas is pretty much, we're a sputtering fucking car, and yet they was pounding these niggas.
On a third string quarterback too, by the way, that game. I want people to realize that.
And this is when I knew that Ben was not Ben looked good up until that game. And I noticed it in that game. I'm like, Ben's not extending his arm all the way out. He's not really bombing it down the way he should. Wow, they're not going to make it.
The first play.
Not going to make it, and we let him off the fucking hook.
The first play of the Browns-Steelers game set the tone. Snap ball goes flying over Ben Roethlisberger's head. Two Steelers players are right there. Dude, just dive on the fucking ball. If you got to take the fucking safety, so be it. Dive on the fucking ball. Nah. Browns swarmed on it, touchdown. I was like, whoop, there we go. This is how it starts.
And the Browns didn't let up. The Browns
They kept their foot on the Steelers' neck the whole time. Even when it looked like the Steelers were going to make a comeback, and don't get it twisted, there was a moment I was like, if the Steelers
it was about to happen. But I just thought to myself, no, this ain't no. The Steelers don't have enough.
They don't. No. I'll take it a step further. I was like, no. The Steelers don't deserve this comeback. No, fuck this. No, they do not deserve this at all.
Man. This motherfucker, what we learned is this team is full of shit. We learned that this whole team is full of shit. Mike Tomlin has been there too long. He can't control nobody. Of all the people that don't deserve the shit that is coming to them, yes, Mike Tomlin deserves the least of it. But guess what, nigga? You have not won nothing in the last 10 years. 3 wins in the last 10 appearances in the playoffs. Are you fucking kidding me? And the Cowboys suck? And the Cowboys suck. Are you fucking kidding me?
What was the last Super Bowl that he won?
Oh, God, last decade.
Shit, so this is before 2010.
Yeah. And my shit. Is it 2010? I don't fucking know, though. I don't fucking know. I don't feel like looking it up. The point is, I just really feel that this was coming. All this Carmade bullshit was coming. You done kicked Le'Veon out the city. You done kicked AB out the city. And now you ain't got no fucking offense.
Side note, AB is thriving with the Buccaneers. I just want to point that out there.
Yeah, he's thriving and not saying a goddamn thing.
Oh, you know, as soon as he got the Tampa Bay,
Florida happy and shit. Florida niggas are weird, by the way. Let me make it very clear. Florida niggas, black niggas from Florida are weird too. All of them. All of y'all some weird niggas, man. Anyway.
Dude, and then I gotta look at Chase Claypool like, I wish the Browns won with some class. Nah, motherfucker. If I'm the Browns, I'm partying off that fucking win. They just, you know what? Like any shit talking I have for the Browns, it was gone after the game. He's like, you know what, Browns, you earned that. You fucking earned that.
They deserve all of that. That city has not won in nearly 2 decades, nigga. Let them have their party, bro.
Yeah, listen. The dude literally sat there and said, I wish they won with class. I'm like, nah, bro, you don't get to fucking do the fucking nah.
I wish the quarterback won a bitch. I said it. Captain Fat Fuck has proven that he should have been gone a long time ago.
Oh man.
Seasons ago. When he got hurt, that was it.
Man, I'm pretty sure Maga Rudolph is doing the Birdman hand rub already, so you know.
I'm sorry, who?
I said Maga Rudolph.
Wow. Wow, my nigga.
Anyway. Nah, but it's just it was just a mess. And here's the funny part of the game, right? When they were making that comeback and everybody was like, ah shit. The punctuating play that had me in tears was when what's his face? Who was it? Fucking god damn it.
Who Kareem Hunt?
Nick Chubb bursted through and ran for that touchdown. I was like, whoop, that's game. That shit was 42-25. I was like, well, that's game. Never mind. That comeback is done. I was like, they are done. They that sealed the deal right there. At that point, it's like, yeah, and don't get into it. Like I said, Ben was going down the field with 1 minute plays, but I was like, nah, man, it's just at this point, the Browns are just running the clock out on you guys. So,
nigga, this motherfucker, like I said, this whole team, this was coming. This was fucking coming, dog.
Oh man. So Dean, let me ask you this. How you liking Urban Meyer coaching the Jacksonville Jaguars?
I don't. Actually, I'm actually shocked because I'm like, didn't coaching almost kill you? But you know, whatever.
It's college football, I guess. You figure. Let me go to the NFL where it won't kill me. And I'm like, well, you're coaching Jacksonville, so yeah, have fun with that, dog.
Yeah.
So but yeah, so next week is so this weekend so we're going to get Rams Packers at Lambeau, which that's going to be pretty good. I'm saying I think the Rams might win that personally.
The Rams Packers.
Uh-huh.
Rams, Packers. Oh yeah, I think the Packers gonna win it. But here's the thing, the Rams are coming for people, man.
That's what I say. I think the Rams might win that. They just got to keep Aaron Rodgers on lock, and that might be a little tough. But yeah, Ravens got the Bills, which that could be a good game.
Ravens and Bills. Now, see, here's the funny thing about that. I really think that the Bills are going to win.
I low key want the Ravens.
Oh, I think the Bills are going to win this one.
I low key want Ravens. I want Ravens and Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. So that's just me.
Again, you want that again.
I need the revenge tour. I need to see Lamar Jackson redeem himself. That's the redeeming game. I need that.
Man, you gonna have this nigga be on. This is gonna be Warren Moon shooting for the sky, man. Don't do this to him, man.
I don't want to say the Browns are going to upset the Chiefs, and I'm not going to say the Chiefs are going to cakewalk over the Browns. That's going to be an interesting game. But if the Browns can't stop Mahomes, that's a game. That's game over right there.
I think it ain't gonna be no. I think it ain't gonna be no problem anyway, man. I don't think it ain't gonna be no problem anyway. I think the Browns are just gonna get rolled the fuck all over, man. I think the Chiefs are gonna pick these niggas apart. There's gonna be nothing left, man.
Yeah, Bucks Saints is going to be good though. Like I said before, that's
Bucks Saints is actually going to be very important because I think whoever wins that is going to go to the Super Bowl. That's an important game. Whoever wins that's going to the Super Bowl.
Because there's so many storylines. There's so many storylines because if Brady gets past the Saints and gets to the Super Bowl, oh shit, Brady was the player that led the Patriots all these years. It wasn't fucking what's his face and stuff. That's going to be the story.
And see him and Belichick. This is the thing. The whole everybody going back and forth and like who's better and all that. What I basically come to is this. It is too early to tell. Even if Brady goes to a Super Bowl and win it, that's still too early to tell.
Yeah.
So you really can't tell in those situations. And to be really honest, it shouldn't fucking matter.
Yeah. I mean,
it really doesn't matter because here's the thing. Because here's the thing, Chris. It's hard to get to the NFL. Do you know how hard it is to make it to a Super Bowl multiple times?
Mm-hmm.
Not just once, multiple times.
About close to 8 times so total. So
that is hard. And yes, that has to take teamwork. That has to take a combination of two people coming together and making something happen.
And sometimes luck. Just a little bit
sometimes luck. But you know what? I gotta be real with you, Chris. 8 times ain't fucking luck. 8 times mean it's a system.
Yeah.
And guess what? Belichick had a system that was perfect for Tom Brady. That's what it is. Now here's the thing. Say, you're like, yeah, Tom Brady's so great. Tom Brady's so great. Put Tom Brady on the Washington Football Club and tell me if they win the same amount of games he does with the Buccaneers. Tom Brady has went down to Tampa and have three fucking receivers, not counting Gronk and not counting his 3 fucking running backs that are fucking thoroughbreds.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't go to a sorry ass team. And I said it last year that the Bucks were good.
Yeah.
I told y'all the Bucks were just like 2 plays away from being awesome.
And
that's why I'm saying I don't want to hear this whole thing about Belichick trash, woo, and all this bullshit. I don't want to hear that. It's disrespectful to both men. First off, if they came together, like I said, they made something, man. Like, yo, I can understand, like if I can understand that Otis, David Ruffin just straight up told nobody's gonna come see you, Otis. But guess what? Otis sit right back there and sing while I sing up here so we can make all these bitches throw panties at us. What the fuck, man? It takes 2. Why do we do this shit? To fill up time on sports shows like this.
Yeah, and then the other story would be like Drew Brees. If he gets to the Super Bowl on Wednesday, he's gonna probably retire. That's the other aspect of it.
That's another one. And I really think that Drew is gonna it's gonna be sad either way, man, because Drew's gonna either hang it up because I got a feeling that he's not gonna win it. I don't think he's gonna.
If he gets past Brady, they might end up going to the Super Bowl.
No, I mean I don't think he's gonna win the Super Bowl.
That might be. It depends on who they play.
Depends on who they play. Actually,
yeah. So and then Rams young coach gets back to the Super Bowl again. That's great. Always
I
great,
think I don't think the Rams have enough though. The Rams did one thing great to me, which has shown why they are a playoff team and why they need to be fucked with. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They got hot at the right time, and that's what good teams do.
But-
So
And
I
then
can't
also,
get mad at them, but I don't think they're not enough to make it to the Super Bowl.
and also the Packers is just Aaron Rodgers is just fucking too damn
Man,
good.
I
So
feel like Aaron Rodgers is just coasting. I feel like the Packers are coasting, and that's why I don't think they're going to the
I
Super
think they
Bowl.
found life once McCarthy left to a degree.
Mhm.
So it was like
Mhm.
that weight of McCarthy being gone kind of made Aaron Rodgers play a little bit better to a degree, I guess you could say. So yeah, it was definitely that and stuff. So
Yep.
it's a lot of stories and stuff. But speaking of which, college football.
Yeah, college football. It was like I said. The flip side of all this is that Alabama still won. Of all the bullshit, I guess the same thing stood in college football is that Alabama wins. Let's make something very clear here, Chris. This year in college football sucked.
You think?
Sucked.
You think?
Oh, so fucking boring. Shout out to all the good teams. Like, the one good bowl game that I did see, it was the Cure Bowl between the Cure Bowl. Yes, the Cure Bowl. My son was like, "What's the Cure Bowl?" Oh, this is to cure breast cancer and I think prostate cancer and something. It felt like it was multiple things, but I think it was mainly breast
I,
cancer. But
I
whatever.
only cared about the championship games, honestly, and
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
Notre Dame get pieced out 2 weeks in a row to
yeah.
really solidify y'all asses shouldn't even have been in the championship talks in the first
No, and
place.
that's what I'm talking about. Shit like that. But but anyway, real quick, the Cure Bowl was between Liberty and the team I've been talking about all year, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. And let me tell you something, really good game. Liberty ended up winning it. And I have to say this. I do not like the college Liberty for many reasons. But the one thing I will say is this: they are building a serious program down there. They
Really?
are. Their football program is getting real good. So shout out to Liberty. I will give them that. They won a really tight game against the Chanticleers. Chanticleers like I said, they had a really good season this year. It was really fun. They have all the stuff I have seen this year in college football. It was really fun looking at the Chanticleers, man. I'll give them that. But yeah, also the other day, like you said, Notre Dame getting pieced out twice is just
It's
you,
funny as shit.
I know I had to bring it right back up again because let me tell you something. As a dude that sat 3 seasons in a row and watched Notre Dame jack off and still make it into a bowl game, I like seeing them actually get ranked during a weak year in football and still not win a goddamn thing.
It did turn around. Clemson got fucking waxed by Ohio State, and I was like, "Whoop!"
Oh, I loved it. I loved every second of that ass.
And here's what made it funny. Here's what made it funny. Clemson fans were talking cash shit after the first quarter because it was tied up, and it was like, "Man, this might be a close game." Then Ohio was like, "All right, bet," and they just put their foot on the necks of Clemson and never let up. And I was like, "Well,
And,
you had a good run there, guys."
and these Clemson fans, and I didn't, here's the thing. If I lived a little bit, it is kind of funny. If I lived just a tad bit more in the South, I would probably be I don't know why, but I feel like I would be a bigger a college football fan for some reason. But whatever. I didn't know how fucking vicious these Clemson fans are. Oh my God. These niggas are assholes. They went on Ohio State, and they was all saying, "Oh no, they 13. Like they shouldn't be ranked. I don't even know why they up here. They not even here. They don't belong up here with us." And got fucking hammered. Got fucking hammered. I loved it. Oh, I loved it. Then Alabama beat the shit out of motherfucking Ohio State because um status quo.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought Ohio State might have had a chance, but it was like, nope, not today. That's
I
not
knew they
happening.
weren't going to win. I knew they weren't going to win.
I
So
thought they were.
the Crimson Tigers is a far better team, man. There was no way getting around that. This was a shitty year, not because both my teams didn't do nothing. It was a shitty year because it just felt so empty. And that to see the NFL to me, doesn't get hurt with no crowd, but college football definitely does to me.
College football tried to power like the NFL. I think we said it multiple times. I said it multiple times. They powered through the season, COVID be damned, and then now they're in the playoffs. It's like, well, finally, we were in the playoffs. We don't have to worry about we gotta worry about COVID, but we don't have to worry about juggling so many teams with it. So it's like, all right, down to here and stuff. But like you said, college football, it's just the atmosphere is weird because every state, as far as we know, handles COVID differently. So some states had crowds, some states didn't, and it was just
some games were just quiet. Some games they got lucky and they did have stadium sound. You did have some had a bit of a crowd there, but they had stadium sound. So it's like, which was weird. What was I looking at? It was I think it was Rice versus somebody else or some shit like that. I don't think it was Rice. It was somebody in Texas, and I was like, there's only like 15 people, but you hear this. It was North Texas. But anyway, it was only like 15 people in the crowd, but you hear this whole big ass crowd. I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. The band's not even out there and all that, man. Some game, it just felt empty, man. And I think that's a sin in college football. You know what I mean? That's just bad. And I don't know. It might be better for baseball next year.
Let's see. I mean, it might be and stuff. Have you been keeping up with college basketball?
No, I have not. Only thing I have not. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. I've been focused only on football and actually the NBA. The NBA been really more interesting for me. But college football, basketball, all I can tell you is that I know Maryland won their last game. Don't know who they played. And I can say Illinois, that was who they were. Yeah, I gotta watch the highlights of that. And I can tell you this much, Chris. It's a long season with Georgetown. Nigga, this has been a long season. They're just losing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what do you
Patrick Ewing got like a 5-year contract.
It's weird in a way because I'm looking at the NCAA women, right? Like this is one of those years where Maryland men is doing okay. Maryland women, on the other hand, they're doing better than the Maryland men. So it's like, all right. I mean, I guess we could split the middle on that because that's usually what ends up happening sometimes, where it's like, because the Maryland women, they're ranked number 9, they're undefeated in the Big Ten, and because of COVID, they're just playing strictly division games. They're not playing any.
The same thing for men, and the same thing for men too. They're playing the same, and they're doing the same exact thing.
And so Maryland women, they're looking to kind of get back into the picture. Which I gotta be real, the Maryland women have always, and that's a credit to the program. They're always been in the running when it comes to like when it gets to March Madness and stuff. It's like, oh shit, Maryland Terrapins, look out, every time. So it's like, all right, cool, it is what it is and stuff. So
the 25 for the top 25. Now, this is just Associated Press's top 25 for the men. 25, UConn. 24, St. Louis. 23, Minnesota. 22, Oregon. 21, Ohio State. 20, Virginia Tech. 19, Duke. And Duke needs to be in 19. 18th, Virginia. Missouri. 17. 16, Louisville. 15, Texas Tech. 14, Illinois. 13, West Virginia. 12, Clemson. 11, Houston. 10, Tennessee. 9, Wisconsin. 8, Creighton. 7, Michigan. 6, Kansas. 5, Iowa. Wow, Iowa's 5.
Jesus.
Lost 2 games. Yes, they only lost 2 games. Texas is 4th. Villanova is 3rd. It's bullshit. They don't need to be 3rd. Maryland's number 2, and I thought they would be number 1, but Gonzaga is ranked number 1 in Associated Press. And like I say, that's just the Associated Press. I'm not going to go to the different ones and shit like that, but we need to start doing that and say, just seeing who's in the running and all the rest of that. Got to find the women real quick. I need the women's top 25 real quick.
Meanwhile, when you get to that, hockey's back and the Capitals are up on the Sabres. Just putting it out there.
You know what, man? I'm sorry. I need to. I forgot that they just started hockey, man. How deep in the season are they anyway, man? How many games
just started? This is the first game of the season.
Oh, bad. Good. I didn't know what his thought, man. I got
No, I only knew because I saw Shaggy tweet out. Shout out to him. He was like, "Oh man, I knew my anxiety was coming back for a reason. Hockey's back," and I was like, "Yep."
because I forgot this motherfucker stayed there. Anyway, for the women, 25, Washington State, 24, Syracuse, 23, Tennessee, 22, Northwest. I saw Northwest play the other day, man. Them girls are pretty damn good. 21, Texas, 20, Gonzaga, 19, DePaul. DePaul's nice. 18, Indiana, 17, Arkansas, 16, South Florida, 15, Ohio State, 14, Mississippi State, 13, Michigan, 12, Kentucky, 11, 12 Kentucky, 11, Arizona, 10, Oregon, number 9. You know the motherfucking Maryland Lady Terps, nigga. 8, UCLA, 7, Texas A&M, 6, Baylor. Baylor has a sweet squad this year, man. They got a nice defense. Anyway, 5, South Carolina, 4, UConn, 3, North Carolina State, 2, Louisville, number 1 is Stanford. I'm actually in Stanford, Louisville, and North Carolina State. All of those girls are 10-0. By the way, Texas A&M is 12-0, but they're ranked 7th. I think they didn't play nobody yet like that. They ain't played barely yet. I can see that. I don't know. They're not in the same. No, they're not in the same division. I forgot about that. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. So there you go with the girls, man. Like I said, we got to keep up with them and all the rest of it. Ho! I got a question here, Chris. Is the black people playing?
What the college the MEAC?
Yeah, are we playing?
Let me check because let me check. I think I feel bad. I just never kept up with the MEAC. So the Mid Atlantic Conference MEAC Sports. Yeah, basketball. They are playing. Women's basketball. They are playing. Hold up.
That's Metro.
Hold up.
There we go. Mid East. There we go. So the season just started. Oh, all right. There we go. Wow. South Carolina State is a solid 0-13. What?
You'll see, this is basketball. So, shockingly enough, Coppin State and North Carolina A&T are number 1 in that conference so far.
Yeah, so far they got that. Coppin State is a 3-8.
You're looking at football.
No, I'm looking at basketball, nigga. Coppin is 3 and no. Wait.
Oh, you know what? I'm looking at fucking. Oh, the overall. My bad. I'm looking at the conferences. Fuck, I'm tripping.
No, it's all good. It's all good. No, it's all good. Florida A&M is 2-6. God damn. Norfolk State though, look how strong they is though, man. 6-4. Jesus. Yeah, that's the 6-4. And Morgan State is 5-3. How much you want to bet? Morgan, Norfolk, and A&T are actually the serious ones in this whole thing.
Morgan State has always had a good basketball program, low key. So I'm not shocked.
We want to mention that young brother that was number 1 in the country, that blue chip that's in Howard. Yeah, their team is currently 1-4. Let me tell you something, y'all. Just getting these young men to come to our colleges, that's cool, that's nice, but they need tools to grow.
Yes, I mean,
they need the right coaching, the right facilities, the right all that. And I know he's going to say, man, Howard always kind of, did this, but other black colleges do the same goddamn thing too.
God damn, you know what?
Let's not act like Howard's the only one to pocket fucking money, nigga.
I forget. I'm looking at the roster. You know what? It's every once in a while you forget it's Howard, it's DC. You're going to get a lot of local people. When I look at the roster of people where they're from, let's see, you got Baltimore, Upper Marlboro, Bowie, another Upper Marlboro, DC, Bowie again, Glenarden, Upper Marlboro, Warrenton, Hampton. I was like, oh yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
A couple of them from San Antonio and one is from California. I was like, oh, that makes sense. It's some local area people that play for Howard, of course. So that is. Hold on. What's Morgan State looking like? Because if it's a bunch of Baltimore people, I'm not shocked.
I know, but then I would look at Eastern Maryland too. Yeah, like Eastern Shore. That's another team.
What's South Carolina look? I need to look at that shit. Hold on, let me look at the roster for that one. Oh yeah, of course. All them motherfuckers are from South Carolina. Of course. 90% of this roster is South Carolina, a couple from West Virginia, 2 of them from Winston-Salem, and 1 from California.
All right, and let me see. Let me see.
And if A&T don't have nothing but DMV people, I'm gonna be mad.
Probably
Wow. Wow. It's only 1 person from DC from District Heights. That's shocking.
Wait, that nigga for this right, so that means he either went to Suitland or he went to Forestville.
Yeah, that's only
Or
1
he
person.
went to it.
I am genuinely shocked about that. I would thought that would have been a bunch of DMV folks there. I'm like, all right.
Now in the Southwest Atlantic Division, I'm looking at this right now. So far, Pine Bluff, they are 2-0 in the conference right now. But the strongest team is nobody really, because nobody has a winning record. The team with the worst record, as usual, is Mississippi Valley. Yo, Mississippi Valley, why are y'all even doing it? What is with y'all programs? What the fuck is with y'all programs, man?
I want to blame COVID, so
Oh, fuck COVID, nigga. Shit, look at that. 10-0.
I'm looking at it.
Y'all. Look out. Alabama and A&M. I think that's my nieces in them college. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, 2-0. That's what I'm talking about, nigga.
I'm gonna probably watch it tonight. I'm gonna check out that Tiger Woods documentary on HBO. I heard people say it's pretty good so far, so I'm definitely curious to see where that goes. Did you see Bubba Wallace's new car?
No, I did not. Can you pull that shit out?
Number 23, and it looks like he has the Chicago Bulls colors. Hold up, let me
let me bro.
There it is. Haha. Let me bring that up. Oh, I don't want that. Don't care. Nah, it was that whole thing of, hey, you got ad blocker, do you? I'm like, no, I don't want to share it. Fuck off. There it is. Boom.
Yo, is that DoorDash?
Yep, DoorDash. That's Bubba Wallace. Got the Chicago Bulls colors, number 23. I'm like, oh shit. All right. That's what's up.
It's a Camry, so he still got the Camry engine in that bitch.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yeah, but this is a new car from Michael Jordan and Denny Hadlin. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
So cool. Man, it's always interesting when you see these when we get is that Bubba Wallace is growing and all the rest of that shit, man. This shit it's gonna be interesting, bruh.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that is it for real quick. So we were talking about I don't think did we talk about that? No, yeah, we did. We did talk about that. We talked about it already. So yeah, Peterson is out as the Eagles coach. He's gone.
What?
Yeah, he is gone.
Peterson, nigga.
Right now. So he's out, and it looks like that shit that he did in the last game of the season, that was basically him giving the finger to management because he knew he was gonna get fired.
Wow.
So yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. He gave the
Eagles fly right into a side of the mountain. Wow.
Yeah, so they're looking for coaches. So allegedly, they're trying to get Kellen Moore, but I doubt Dallas is gonna let Kellen Moore go and stuff. Wow. So, but yeah, he's gone. And to be honest with you, I think it was a situation of they fired Peterson to keep Wentz.
Why? What is Wentz done for you to say we got to stay on this nigga's side?
I don't know. That's my assumption. That is my assumption. That's basically probably what happened.
That is beyond whatever. Okay.
Yeah, I just had to throw that out there. So
thank you for that. So anyway, that's it, I guess. Next week we get to talk about division. You know what, man? We got to start. We got to do a movie before the beginning of the year, man. We got to figure out what we're going to do.
You know what? You know what? Shout out to Gerald for this shit because I was laughing because he posted this shit during the fucking during the Steelers fucking Browns game. He said the Steelers are gonna come out of fucking halftime like fucking old boy in the Last Boy Scout when he was high on coke and shot those dudes on the field.
Are you telling me you want to do Last Boy Scout, Christopher?
Kind of sort of what I do because Gerald reminded me of that scene. I was like, oh shit, that's right. That was the beginning of the movie when Billy Blanks was high on coke and shot them dudes. Yes.
Oh my God, we gotta do that movie now. Okay, now we gotta do that movie. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna do it when after the division, after the NFC AFC championship game, when that week when
we get that week, week because there's no Pro Bowl. I want people to understand this. The NFL is not doing a Pro Bowl, so that's probably going to be like a free week of just chilling.
It's gonna be nothing but chilling, nigga. We're not probably doing no sports. It's probably just gonna be just the Last Boy Scout. No sport talk. Just the Last Boy, nigga. It's finally our time. And I told myself, I'm not doing it for Three Black Geeks. We're doing it for Working Title Sports Show. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to see if we can get Jared on that motherfucker. I'm going to see if he wants to. He probably going to be busy, but we'll find
just
out.
Ask just in case. Just in case. Just in case.
We'll ask, nigga. Most definitely. But anyway, that's it. We go, man.
That's it, guys. So we'll catch you guys next week. Peace out.